Good morning, Jan. I hope you're doing well. Enjoy your morning lurking. And Barry the Music Man, I hope you get well soon. My goodness, doesn't sound like fun. Bill Blum is out there. Going to be taking care of the dogs. That's fun. We got a lot of cat lover out there, cat slave. It's the cat stories of the day. We got crazy white boy saying, Aaron, go bra. That's right. And, happy St. Patrick's Day. I'm wearing a t-shirt that has some green in it, so I saved myself from limitless bruises around my family. Let's see, what else do we have? We have Juliet here this morning, one of the famous wrenches. Good to see you, dear. And, of course, Ms. Pick Cafe is out there as well, along with, looks like Jill Powers, the River Daughter, in the house as well. Of course, we also have the lovely Georgia Peach in the house this morning. Good morning, dear. And so many others of you, including Texas 84. Oh, it's Tuesday. It is. It's Tuesday, February 17, 2026. And if you could only go back 30 years in time, would you go back to this day 30 years ago? I would. Could fix some stuff. Take care of some other things. Crazy white boy. The question is, would you be going back to a time that is in your timeline or not? And then if you repossessed your body at that point in time, would you then be able to change the outcome in a lot of different areas? I think you could. Commander Ed Straker of Shadow, I hope you're doing well today, sir. Good to see you as usual. Guys, video views are down. YouTube is muting the channel. I really do need your help. So if you wouldn't mind watching the videos and clicking the thumbs up button and making a comment, you really do make a difference. After a spike in growth, we had a spike in no growth. So I reduced the number of videos I'm doing, and we are definitely going to be changing some times around. So just FYI. Lee Kindler's out there. Happy St. Patrick's Day, Culturians, indeed. Caledon 910, our favorite radio stations in the house. And happy St. Patty's Day. Look at all y'all. Putin's out there this morning. We got the Barry the Music Man in the house. Thank you for that. Ruby Hoove dropping a membership already. And look at all these super duper chats. Marcher Merchant, I'll get to in a second, but this is Ruby Hoove. Thank you, dear. Look at all of you participating in the channel. Let's see. I'm going to the postal station today to mail off Wilton's legs. We got Corporeal Being out there. And Tom. Good morning, Tom. Hope you're doing well. All right. From our friend Archer Merchant. What if it comes to gun was a plant to sabotage so many bad ideas, for instance, and many the same, like Guardians rehashes? Yeah, no, you're 100% right. Even though he's not in charge of Super Drunk Girl, if you want to watch my most recent video, you'll find out I agree with you. By the way, this is a nice super sticker. Thank you, Barry. I really do hope you feel better soon. And for the rest of you out there, we are cooking and booking. And our good friend Texas makes a comment we'll get to in just a moment. Because 6 minutes starts now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are and whenever you're watching. Thanks for checking out the 6 Minute Daily. We have a lot to talk about, not a lot of time to do it in, so we need to get cooking. In fact, today is a Tuesday, so we have a short 6 Minutes Daily. We do not have a Monday, Wednesday, Friday long-term one like we did yesterday. Beyond David Zaslav, all of the Warner Brothers Discovery execs in the upper tier are going to get paid. The financial advisors, everybody there is going to get 9-figure merger paydays. That's $100 million or more. You excited for that? I'm excited for that. Maybe they'll put some money back into the world. We'll see. We've got Neon talking about this, saying this was always Zaslav's plan. Get Warner prepped for sale, sell to the highest bidder, make out like a bandit. But he wanted to divide the company in two to get 2 paydays. I think that's something that a lot of people miss. Let's take a look at what Variety said about the biggest night and why were the movie stars hiding? Because there's no upside. Going off may get you kudos in the room, but it's not going to get you kudos around the country or even internationally. People are tired of the garbage at the Oscars. We got The Bachelorette actually being promoted after the Oscars. Post-Oscar special showed up how Taylor Frankie Paul plans to run her dramatic season. And I'm going to tell you right now, I mean, The Bachelorette. It does pretty well. You ladies support the heck out of it. Dana Walden unveiled her Disney Entertainment leadership. It looks like exactly what you thought it would look like, full of ladies and diversity planning, and also trying to drive the company further into the hole. Deborah O'Connell, who is mentioned in the following article from Variety, rises to chairman of the U.S. Entertainment TV for Disney as creative chief. Dana Walden unveils her creative team. Dana Walden is not creative. Nothing she's ever done is creative. She is probably one of the worst plans Disney could have come up with. And that's saying something. Oh, speaking of bad plan, Jeff Shell decides to sue the whistleblower who sparked the Paramount investigation, causing him frustration after he'd already moved on from NBC Universal. Dune Part 3 trailer is going to be released today. If you haven't seen it, it's coming. It's also going to be showing up first in theaters with Project Hail Mary, which is just around the corner, which we also, as rumored, may get a Spider-Man trailer, at least for Brand New Day. Sarah Michelle Gellar spoke out about her Hulu program, Buffy, getting rebooted and then axed. Well, yeah, I mean, the pilot is quite garbage. If you have any of the information, or you follow Robert Meyer Burnett, who delivered parts of the pages to you online, it doesn't look good. It doesn't sound good. The dialogue is stilted and garbage, and obviously injects modernism into this particular show. She blames it on an executive, not a fan of the original, and saying that nobody saw it coming. I saw it coming a mile away. You also saw this coming. The Lanterns comic writer criticizes the Lindelof, the non-Lindelof adaptation, the Green Lantern, which is looking very not Green Lantern-y. It's loaded of DEI and ladies, which is not the audience that you should have been going for. This is basically a crime drama with lanterns in name only. Not excited about it. China warns Trump's latest tariff moves could damage trade ties. Don't really care. We would rather not have cheap, poisonous goods in our marketplace. You can have certain things that are cheap and we will accept them, but you have to make them of quality, and that's a problem, even here in the United States. We've got U.S. stocks climbing to their best day since the Iran war began after oil prices eased substantially, and we're going to just see a yo-yo for a little while, and oil companies are going to take advantage of that. So they'll try and get you at the pump, but you can't blame the gas rise entirely on that, especially if you're in blue states like California, where I saw over $8 a gallon. The storms canceled a lot of U.S. flights. If you weren't aware, we went from spring to winter overnight in some parts of the country on Monday, and the pressure's kind of high because TSA is, limited right now. The partial shutdown isn't helping, and you can blame that on one political party. What a shame. Poland is now among the world's 20 largest economies. How it happened? Well, they took advantage of the fact that EU basically shut down Germany, which was the engine of Europe, which, again, did make a lot of sense. Germany shot itself quite literally in the foot since it stopped making power and got rid of high-quality green power plants. NVIDIA CEO heralds inference inflection point as the next phase of AI boom, backed by $1 trillion in orders at his company. The question is, will those orders carry over to execution? We'll see. BBC asked U.S. court to dismiss Trump's $10 billion defamation suit. Haven't heard back on this one, but why would they bother? BBC committed a crime, and they're trying to say there was no harm done. No, there was absolutely harm done. He would have won by an even steeper margin and perhaps pushed other candidates on to win on the ticket. BBC, you interfered in an international election. You should be punished. The $10.5 billion deal that could create a self-storage giant in the U.S. is, likely to close with Public Storage joining forces with one of its biggest rivals. And I have a feeling that a $57 billion self-storage company, the combination of national storage with public storage, it's going to be massive. Finally, let's get to the bear story in bonus time, which we will have a limited amount of. Texas84, thank you for your super duper chat. Much appreciated. Your videos are showing up in my feed progress. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad that's happening. And once again, thank you, Ruby Hoob, for the $2 super duper chat saying happy St. Patrick's Day. Indeed. Like I said, I wore enough green to not get bruised. Man, today's crazy. We got a quick bear story coming at you right now. I'm going to have to shrink it down, so bear with me as we do a little page editing here. But as you can see, a bear that swiped the lady, remember we covered this yesterday? The bear that swiped the Monrovia woman was captured finally by wildlife officials. 2 cubs were also found. So they're going to get, tested, relocated, and the family will be moved along. That Sunday event turned Monday's morning coverage into something fun because we had a bear decide to photobomb a live shoot at a news crew. I was showing everything there. But the original encounter of the woman walking her dog happened at 9:20 a.m. near Oak Glade and Ridgeside Drives, when authorities say that the woman suffered minor injuries because of the swipe at her leg and scratched the back of her knee. And that's kind of the normal targeting mechanism of bears, is to incapacitate, then eliminate, and then eat. She's lucky she and the dog did not get munched on. Sunday after hours of attempting to lure the family living beneath this house into the area, California Department of Fish and Wildlife officials captured a large bear and 2 cubs after 6 p.m. Testing is going to be conducted to determine if the bear is the same one that attacked the woman. Hopefully they don't euthanize the bear, but that's usually what happens in these cases. And that's today's bear story. And that's today's show. That's right. Tuesday and Thursday are short shows, but you get a lot of coverage. Next up is the M4 Empire. Right after that, you have the Pro Show, I believe, or that Park Place. I think it's the Pro Show today. And then the HCast, your favorite afternoon evening podcast, should return because it seems like we have plenty of news to report. Just a quick shout out to my friend and the news provider extraordinaire. Now It's Known. You can follow Now It's Known over on X and many other platforms as Mac, MAC, all in capitals. And thank you for the $1 super duper chat. You guys, I really appreciate your support of the channel. I know a lot of people are complaining right now. YouTube has made some staggering changes to the algorithm, and they're really a victim of AI slop like you would never believe. Decent amount of videos are produced every day with engaging titles, engaging content, and random B-roll where the narration is quite clearly not human. And they are putting those up as channels and delivering a lot of things that a lot of people maybe weren't expecting. And because of the consumption, it drives more and more of these AI creators to create more slop content. So avoid that at all costs. The gardening channel is alive and well, as is the new interview series that I'm doing. And before I turn it into a channel, you will see that this afternoon / this evening as I release the first interview series called The New Icons. And I'll be interviewing my friend Dutch Butters Gaming. So catch that later today. I hope everybody has a great day. Thank you for being here. The redirect for all of you is going straight to M4 Empire. Say hi to Marvin and team when you get there. Be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, and until next time, we'll see you for real. And thank you. When injustice strikes, I strike back.